a little seated class for you, and we'll use the hand weights. So I'm just using light hand weights. You could use drink bottles if you haven't got your hand weights yet, but we'll work on our upper body. So we're just going to sit nice and tall. We don't need our weights just yet. Sit perched right forward on the chair. Sit up tall, and we're just going to give our shoulders a little bit of a stretch. So we'll just take one arm, reach it up, sort of get tall through your body, and then just bring it back and down, and then the other side up and down. Good. Take a breath in when you reach your arm up. Good. And down and up and down. We'll do one more on each side. Get tall. That's it. So with your shoulders, it's good to work on our mobility, but you don't have to push into where it hurts or pinches or anything like that. So just play it by ear. If it feels better just to go to here, then you'll just stop there. And that's really fine. You'll increase your mobility as you keep moving. Then we'll just put our hands either side of our head. So I haven't got my hands interlaced. They're just here on the side of my head. And I'll bring the elbows towards each other and then open. That's the way. So you'll feel a really nice stretch across the upper back and your shoulder blade area as you do this. That's the way. Oh, that feels so nice. And that will do. Just drop your hands to your shoulders now. Draw some little circles with your elbows. Just roll the circle back. That's it. Notice under your fingertips how it feels in the shoulder joint. Notice any differences side to side. Sometimes awareness is so, it's so important as you do your exercise classes. It just gives you that awareness. Maybe you didn't realize one shoulder feels stickier than the other. That means you can just give it a little bit more attention as you keep working through your exercises, or go a little slower on that side. There we go. And then palms going to look forward, hands down beside your body. Take the arms back and sort of let your chest open as it feels really nice, and then just bring the arms forward. So I've got a little tiny bend of the elbow, and then just go back, open your chest, and then forward, reach back. I like to breathe in there, exhale up, inhale, exhale. Kind of like a big scoop, yeah? Opening your chest, your heart area, that's it. And then back and down. Okay, another quick stretch before we pick up our weights. Hands are going to be here, palms up. Bring your little fingers to touch together. And then open. And then as your arms go back behind you, you tip forward and turn the palms to face up, so your thumbs are aiming towards each other. And then come around and little fingers together, open, palms up. My thumbs don't touch, they're just aiming or pointing towards each other, and around. And I'm not rounding my back, collapsing forward, I'm just tipping forward, a hinge, okay? So my back's staying straight. Just a little tip forward as the thumbs aim back towards each other. So I'm getting a rotation of the arm bone. And a nice little hinge. Stretches the hips, makes me draw in my tummy to keep my back flat. As you tip forward, just put your eyes on the floor, just in front of your feet there. That's good. Last one. That's the way, and back. Now we'll pick up our weights, so just tip your body forward, pick up the weights. And we're going to start with the elbows in by your body, palms facing up. We're just going to go down with the arms all the way up. Slowly down, all the way up. Slowly down and up. Should we do 10 more? That's it. Sit really tall, We're working on our upper body strength, so we want to work these into a really nice, tall posture and strengthen the muscles that will keep us in this shape. So drawing through your tummy a little bit, the back of the neck feels long. I think we only have 3 more. Okay, good. And then I just hold my hands so my forearm is parallel to the ground, and I'm going to turn my palms to face inward. Keep your elbows nice close to your ribs and just open the arms a little way and back. Okay. Look how still I'm trying to keep my body still. It's easy to swing around a little bit. It's easy to kind of, that would be exaggerated, but you know what I mean, like push the ribs out as you open so that you can go further, but we don't want to do that. So don't take the arms quite as far. Keep the ribs in. Keep your upper back broad. So it's very small. And then hold your arms here. I'm just going to reach out and pull the elbows back in. Just out and in. Out on a diagonal, like a big V. And then draw the elbows back in. This way. And that can be our last one. Bring everything in and down. Just relax your shoulders in between. Okay, let them drop down. Weights are going to be here, just by your shoulders. And we're going to add a little march of the legs, you know, to strengthen up through the hip flexors. So we're just going to add a little march. You don't have to bring the foot up or the knee up very high. And again, this is one where we try and sit up as tall as you can. Okay, so it's easy to do that, but try not to. So try and you draw in the belly, sit really tall as you just do a little tiny float. Maybe you barely lift up, that's okay. But what we'll do now is we'll add a little punch to the leg that's lifting up. So as it comes up, you're just going to go over to the side, palm faces down, and then bring it back. Over, back. That's it. Stay lifted in your body. You could always just do the legs and hold on to the chair if that feels more comfy. Sitting right on the edge of your chair also helps. And a nice firm chair. If you're on your sofa or your lounge, you might sink a little. This makes it a bit tricky on this one. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And then we'll just bring the arms up here, like goalposts. So elbow is out from the shoulder. Just a little tiny up and down. You don't have to extend all the way. Just a little pulse up and down. We'll do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring everything in. Back to this shape here. I'll call this robot arms. Okay, so the forearms parallel to the ground. This one we're going to lift up. So I always look at the shape. I look at my body. So I look to check my elbows out from my shoulder. The forearm is still parallel to the ground there. And then I just bring it back. I'm going to keep going on that one side now that I've got the coordination. Okay. So it's still up. Think of just getting air under your arm and then bring it back. That's it. And now let's get the other arm going. So take a minute just to find the shape. Okay, and then back. That's good. 4 more. And then we'll do both together. Go slowly so you find the right shape. That's it. For some reason, this takes a lot of brain power for me, this move. Sometimes with those ones, they're the ones we have to practice a little bit more till we get better at it. That's it. Okay, we'll do 2 more. That's it. And then just bring the weights here. Okay. Just punch up, up, up. Good, you're feeling nice and warm in your shoulders now. And then both together. Good. Now, you're going to reach the arms back as you take a little tip forward, okay? Once you've had a look at what to do, your eyes will then look down on the floor. But what we'll do here is we'll just stay in this shape, drawing through your tummy. Just take a little bend of the arm and then straighten it back. Little bend and straighten, bend, straighten. We'll do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then just sit tall, hinge yourself back and up. Okay, we're going to pop the weights down on the floor now, so just tip your body over and pop them down. Bring your arms out to the side and take a big sweep of the arms up, and then circle the arms back and down. And again, big sweep up and back. And last one like this. Now, we're going to do a little stand up, sit down kind of movement. So I'll show you on the side to finish off. So this is really, we'll work on our leg strength to do this. So we're just going to take a little tip forward. Bring your arms forward as well, so you're in that hinge shape, okay, where you've just got a flat back. Notice your feet solid on the ground. Then you're just going to shift your weight more into your toes. So just shift your weight so you're not quite on the chair. Stand up and put your arms beside your body. Then your arms go forward as the hips sink back. Find where the chair is, and then sit tall and bring your arms down beside you. If you find that you feel like that's a bit wobbly at first, you're just going to do it with your hands on your knees. Still shift your weight with a flat back and stand up. You can keep your hands there on your legs, find the chair, and then sit up. Otherwise, with your hands forward, it almost feels like it counterbalances you. And then as your arms come down by your body, you stand up really tall and back and up. So we'll do a few more because this is such, actually really good for our legs. And keep going, keep practicing. If you are finding that super easy and you want a little bit more of a challenge, you could go like this. You could come here and you could just do a little pulse. So you could pulse for 10, keeping a nice flat back, and then stand up. So just giving the legs a little bit more of a workout. Maybe you don't quite sit down and then you're up again. And you don't quite sit down and then you're up. Okay, maybe a little pulse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand. And then we'll all sit down together. There's the chair, there it is. And back. And then you're just going to give your legs a little tap, thighs all the way down to the knee. sweep of the legs. So I'm just using my whole hand, just sweeping like I'm ironing out those muscles. To feel really nice. And that's you all finished. Good work.